Alright guys, so the FedEx truck just left. Got something here for the Tesla, so we're going to get this open and check it out. So let me show you what we're going to be upgrading today on the Tesla. So these are the factory floor mats, and they're really nice, and they're carpet, and they have this material on the back that makes them kind of stay in place here. But they are carpet, and they do get dirty really easy. They don't provide any kind of spill protection or anything like that. And before we do, let's just take a look at the rear mat here. So let's just go ahead and get it out. Again, these are really nice mats. They fit well and they stay in place, but they don't provide much protection. So we're going to set these here. So now let's open the box and see what is inside. Alright, so before we go any further, this company is called Tesla Shields, and they sent me these mats to take a look at and review. The timing couldn't be better really, because I was already in the process of looking for some floor mats. I found several styles that I liked, but there was always maybe just a little something I didn't like about that particular mat. So they sent me these to try out. Alright, so there's the floor mats invoice. So let's take a look and see what the mat looks like. So this is the driver's side. It's a pretty rigid material. It's a little softer than maybe a hard rubber, but it does feel like rubber. Looks really sleek. Why I was really interested in these. There's no logos. You know, some of these have logos in different spots. I don't want a logo. I just want a floor mat. So I think these are going to fit the bill. Alright, so there's the driver's side. So we've got the passenger side here. And so that's bent up a little bit, huh? So hopefully that'll, maybe it's not bent up, maybe I just don't know what the passenger mat looks like. Alright, and here is the rear mat. So I'm going to let this sit out in the sun a little while and just kind of flatten out a little bit. But so far I love the look of these, and the fact again that they're not shiny, they're not flashy, and they don't have any logos. These tags right here, I'm probably gonna take those off because I don't need to be reminded that I should take the other floor mats out before putting those in. And I think actually this is just, no, it's on both. Is it on this one too? Yes, so we're going to go ahead and pull those off. Let's get the passenger mat out. Tons of just little dirt and stuff gets in there. The real test is going to be to see how these clean up. They feel like they're probably going to be able to be wiped down. They're not going to hold anything that's not any kind of porous material, or it's not anything like a carpet. So it just really feels like a rubber material. So I think you could probably take these out, hand wash them. I don't know if I would pressure wash them just for fear of maybe putting lines or marks in them, but definitely just a hand wash with some soap when you're washing the car shouldn't be an issue to clean these up. All right, let's set this one in. All right, so that does go up in there. It is a little forward right now. It's not, there's kind of a gap back here. I think probably what I'll do is I'll let this sit out in the sun a little bit, and then that way it will flatten out. But the fit looks great. That comes right up to the line there, and that's going to hold in water. and you can see that goes back up in there. So a lot of good coverage out of these mats. I think they look good too. All right, let's take this one out, let it sit in the sun for a little while. Upside down, so we'll turn it up like that, and then we'll do the same thing to this one as well, just to let them heat up a little bit. Then we'll check back in a few. Alright guys, so while we're waiting on these to heat up a little bit, let's just talk about the company. Again, this is Tesla Shields. This is their 4-piece mat set for the Model Y, and they have stuff for the Model 3s. They also have additional mats for the trunk and the front. The fit looks really good inside. We're going to put these back in a minute, but I like the material. Again, I like that there's no logo. Shipping was extremely fast. I think I ordered these on Monday. Today's Friday. So they got here early this morning so I could have them and get these installed. Installation is literally nothing. You take them out of the box. I would probably advise setting them in the heat upside down like this on the front mats. This mat was folded over, so we put it right side up, and we'll just spread these out a little bit so they can all get maximum heat. We'll just sit that right there. And so this has already gotten flat, but the front mats maybe need a little bit more time. So let's go ahead and take this off. So those come off really easily. Just a little bit of white thread underneath there that I could take off if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because it's going to be hidden underneath the mat. Alright, so when we put it in, we're going to put it in like this. Alright guys, that's it. That looks pretty sweet. Just a very small gap right there, and that may change as time goes on. But I went ahead and kind of pushed these up here because that's probably where my kids' feet are going to be most of the time. Coverage is really good. Let's go to the other side. Alright, same thing here. This is a little high right now. I think probably, again, needs to just warm up a little bit more. But those fit really nicely. And I like it. It's not too flashy. It's just kind of behind the scenes, but it's kind of got a little bit of a upscale look. Alright, so those back mats look good. So those are going to be great for the kids when they get in. They're going to have grass, and so now the grass just gets all hung in the carpet. So now it'll all be here. You can just vacuum it up and not have to vacuum very hard because it's not going to stick in the carpet. And if you do happen to spill something, God forbid that you spill something in here, I don't want to get it on the seats, but if you spilled it in the floor anyway, at least it would be protected. Alright guys, let's get this driver's side floor mat in. Alright, let's back the seat up some. Now normally I have my easy entry seat on, but I turned it off so I could put the back floor mat in. So we just need to slide up under. Be careful with the seat. And there it is. So again, great fit. It goes right up to the edge of the door and right up to the edge of the centerpiece there. So I think those look really good. The fit is good. It looks sleek. It's not too much. We'll see if that goes down on its own. Again, there's a little bit of space here. If it doesn't, I'll take it out and I'll set it back outside in the heat. See that? Dirt. All right, guys, so we just got back from a little mountain biking trip on the Tesla. Just wanted to kind of give you an update on the floor mats. They did awesome. I got in here with wet feet today because we did some water crossings. The mats did good. You can see there's just some grass and stuff here. Honestly, I'm not even going to clean these out right now because it's just going to get worse tomorrow. But these did great. I got in here, like I said, wet feet, all that, nothing. It dried up, and then all that's left is just some grass in here. So these are doing great so far. First day of use. Highly recommend these. If you're interested in a set, check out the description. I've got the website and a link to these actual floor mats in there. Also have a coupon code Adventure10 to get you 10% off if you want a set. All right, so stay tuned for the next updates to the Tesla, and we'll see you soon.